In the first season of Landman, Jon Hamm brought the heat. But you know what? He's out. Just as fans were getting used to his power moves and boardroom battles, the show pulls a total curveball. Now, with a new heavyweight stepping in, Season 2 is shaping up to be nothing like anyone expected. Leave Landman. Jon Hamm, who brought a lot of weight and charisma to Landman, has officially left the show for Season 2, a surprise no one expected. His character Monty didn't exactly get the happiest ending in Season 1, and now it's confirmed that he won't be making a return. That's right. There was no shocking resurrection, no secret cameos. He's finished. Fans who were hoping to see more of Monty clashing with Tommy Norris are going to be disappointed, because as far as the writers are concerned, that chapter is closed. Monty brought a kind of polished ruthlessness to the show. He was the ideal opponent for Tommy's tenacity. Part of what made the drama so addictive was watching those two compete against one another. But when you look at the direction the story is taking, it sort of makes sense. The second season of Landman is currently being filmed, and most of the cast is expected to return. The plot is still a secret, and there is no official release date yet, but fans eager to revisit the world of Texas oil can check out the podcast Boomtown, which the show is based on. Christian Wallace, who also co-created Landman and hosted Boomtown, stated that the show closely resembles actual oil field experiences. He believes that the series accurately portrays life in the oil industry, even though some scenes were dramatized for television. Wallace also shared the process by which the show came to be. Before writing anything, he and Taylor Sheridan spent nearly 2 years coming up with concepts, characters, and plots. Sheridan eventually asked Wallace to draft a sample script based on all their brainstorming. As a result, Wallace became the show's co-creator. While Sheridan handled writing the episodes, Wallace remained deeply involved on set during filming, making sure the oil rig details, costumes, and dialogue stayed authentic. But Season 2 is all about bigger stakes, shifting power and new faces, shaking up the oil game. Furthermore, let's be honest, if Monty leaves, the power vacuum will bring someone even more daring into the spotlight. Now the burning question becomes, who's filling the void? A character like Monty doesn't just vanish without someone else intervening to upend the situation. And just like that, the rumor mill has been buzzing. Is there a new celebrity joining the show? Is someone about to completely rewrite the plot? Turns out the answer is yes. Not only is someone new taking over, but they already have a lot of haters. The producers didn't just cast anyone to step into that high-pressure space. They brought in a true Hollywood heavyweight, someone with the gravitas to instantly command the screen and maybe, just maybe, outshine the rest of the cast. Simply wait if you thought the first season was tense. The new addition is about to give Tommy Norris a whole new kind of challenge. A major role for Sam Elliott is added to the cast. With Jon Hamm stepping out, Landman decided to level up in the most legendary way possible by bringing in Sam Elliott. Yes, the Sam Elliott. The shaved head, the voice, the authority of the West that could halt a stampede in Texas. Fans are already reeling from the news that he will officially join the cast for Season 2. Although we don't yet know everything about his character, the way this show works suggests that he isn't just here to wave goodbye. There are rumors that Elliott will be playing a role that has a lot of weight and can upend everything. Maybe a new oil field boss, a powerful rival, or some shadowy figure with deep connections and even deeper secrets. Whatever it is, he's about to shake things up. And honestly, could they have picked anyone better? Already, Landman's tone is rough, intense, and very Texas. It seems as though Sam Elliott was made to fit in. You put him opposite Billy Bob Thornton, and that casting is simply begging for a showdown. Sharing scenes with two actors with serious edge is a move that could elevate Season 2 to new heights. But here's the really exciting part. Elliott's arrival not only brings yet another big name to the roster, but it also shifts the entire energy. The presence of his presence indicates the impending change, maybe in leadership, possibly in legacy, perhaps out of loyalty. Because if Tommy Norris thought he had pressure before, he's about to learn what real heat feels like. The showrunners clearly aren't playing it safe. They have already stated that Season 2 will be significantly more tangled, personal and explosive. With Sam Elliott stepping in, you just know the stakes are going to skyrocket. Additionally, viewers can expect a dramatic ride if his character is even slightly shady or mysterious. But our returning characters are also evolving, and no one's transformation is getting more attention than Billy Bob Thornton's. Season 2 brings bigger challenges. According to Billy Bob Thornton himself, things are going to get even messier for his character. That says a lot coming from the man who was literally beaten in the first and last episodes. So what's on the horizon for Tommy? More disorder, more pressure, and way more responsibility. Despite his professional strength, Tommy's personal life is a mess. He's divorced, drowning in debt, and desperately trying to build a stable future for his kids. When his ex-wife Angela, played by Michelle Randolph, re-enters the picture, things only get more complicated. She's chasing her dreams, but the emotional cost is steep, and their unresolved issues bubble right back to the surface. This indicates cartel threats, blowouts, and boardrooms, and trying to keep his family somewhat intact. Thornton joked that his character now has 2 full-time jobs, and neither one comes with a break. Every part of Tommy's life is stretched thin. He's trying to be a father, a leader, a fixer, and still make it home in one piece. That's a lot of weight for one man, especially in a world where loyalty shifts by the hour and money talks louder than reason. The beauty of it all is that Thornton plays this tension perfectly. Even when everything is falling apart, he brings that exhausted but determined drama. They're built on high-stakes industries, family conflict, and tough-as-nails lead characters. Yellowstone gave us cattle and politics. We receive backroom deals and oil from Landman. Same intensity, different fuel. Then there's the Michelle Randolph detail. She appears in both series, yes. In Landman, she plays Angela Norris. However, in the prequel to Yellowstone, 1923, she portrays Elizabeth Dutton. Coincidence? Maybe. However, Sheridan rarely acts randomly, and the fact that both characters are bold, complicated women tied to powerful families in messy situations has fans wondering if there's more to the casting than just convenience. Another juicy piece of the puzzle is location. Landman is set in Texas, so is the Yellowstone spin-off 4 Sixes. It's not hard to imagine a 4 Sixes cowboy riding into the world of oil tycoons or a corporate land deal linking the ranch world to the oil game in some way. Of course, there's no official confirmation. Sheridan has kept his mouth shut, and no other member of the cast is speaking up either,